Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Enshrouded. I've gone around and I've made some upgrades to our building, so everyone's got a much better looking bed. Everyone's got a mat. We've got some candles dotted around. The fireplaces have all been updated. And if we go over here, as part of the drying area, we've also got a toilet, a sink, and this is technically a bath, but like anecdotally, I'm saying this is part of the tanning process. That's what I'm claiming it's going to be for. We've got a couple of things I just need to tidy up before we move on elsewhere. But I wanted to take a quick look at the difference in our bows because we did find that other bow last time. I'm going to enhance the equipment. We'll just give us a better idea of it. So the legendary one we have is 16 power, level 8. So it is more power even though this one is level 11. So we're going to keep it. And we're going to salvage up the ornate wood bow, but we're getting to the point where they're getting pretty close in terms of. Yeah, we do want to salvage that actually. In terms of the resources that we're going to be getting from it. Okay, let me just drop off a load of stuff, and then we're going to go and grab some various sparks and things. So it's the flame shrines that I've gone past that we haven't actually collected stuff from. We're going to look to grab them. In fact, let's just use R to drop things off. R to drop things off. Can't do it on this one because we'll just end up dropping everything, and we don't really want to do that. Yeah, we can. You know what? We'll hold on to the purple berries. We'll cook up the raw lean meat. We'll take that with us, and the rest of the stuff we can hold on to. Because we're not really going to be doing anything too dangerous this episode. Mostly we're going to be looking to pick up sparks. I haven't actually thought about revisiting shrines that we've visited previously. I suspect that wouldn't work, but who knows for certain. Okay, that's got our meat all sorted. Try that again. There we go. That's how you get up. Right. So on the map, there's the Cinder Vault. This is the Flame Shrine that I want to check out. So we're going to go to this one first. Then we'll fast travel across here, head to that one. There's another one up here, which we can get to from the meadows. And we're just going to go around and sanity check to make sure we've actually got the stuff from these places. Interesting, we could actually probably get on top of that strange vault area. I'm wondering whether it's possible to dig in behind that. I suspect it would take a while. But it must be possible to get in there, right? Ooh, I hadn't actually noticed the steps here. It just leads through to... Right, yeah, that's just a dull area. We don't care about that. Let's keep moving. I will eat a little food just to improve our maximum health slightly. We'll just drift our way over here. Right, so there's the flame shrine. Yeah, right, collect, get that spark. And we will dismantle these books while we're here. And 5 resin is always welcome. The honey, don't care too much about. We're not really doing anything with honey. That was worth a trip. Okay, so that's given us another spark. You know what? We'll go to the fast travel tower and fly down from there. So I'm pretty certain we've done this one. But we'll check it again just to make certain. There's also that building near it that we've not explicitly checked out. Time to dive bomb and pull up at the last minute. Totally fine. Yeah, I think you can just keep getting more sparks by visiting these, which is very interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. There is a whole area around the Vukar that we've not been to explicitly. So if we can just grab sparks whenever we want, the incentive to grab them now is significantly reduced. So let's carry on exploring this area and try and round out our map a little. Look for any points of interest. Maybe get some more resin off these guys. Oh, there's a wolf. Worst timing. Doesn't hurt too much, thankfully. Right, where's that guy gone? There he is. We are going to need a little bit of regen just to help tidy us over. I only really care about the resin here, don't care about the furs and stuff. So everything else I think we can probably ignore. We'll grab the meat, why not? And what I want to do is I want to come this way and see what this area is. Nope, gonna dodge you, mate. Right, that's a lot of wolves taken out. Definitely could have done that a bit more defensively, but really we were fine. There is something smoking over there, and I'm curious as to what it... Ooh. Bees. Bees eliminated. Mostly just to make sure they don't come after us while we're exploring. Oh, it's just like a little campfire thing. Well, we do want to go down and have a look at what it is, but before we do, let's have a look at this. So we have kind of been over there and explored that south side a fair old way. Yeah, very strange seeing it from this side. I don't see any mobs down here, but I suspect there's going to be some. So we'll go down cautiously. Who knows, maybe we'll get an opportunity to sneak up on something. Careful, does it? Mighty big fire. Totally stealing their meat. That's just animal fur. I see you. Okay. Can we sneak around behind this one? Well, sneaking's not really been a thing. Didn't end up being necessary, but it would have been nice to get a stealth kill as such. Grab what we can in here. Doesn't look like there's anything of particular interest for us. I should watch out actually, just to make sure we're not going to walk into any traps. Because that would be the big concern in an area like this. Alright. Let's get out of this. It wasn't a point of interest as such on the map. Can I search you? Yes, I can. A bit more resin. Right, so we're still looking to explore the southern point. Try and get a good rounded out map. Which means there might not be a huge amount extra to find over here, but I do want to see what we can, rather than just decreeing it as uninteresting. And actually, this whole section is kind of interesting because it looks like it does, if not connect up, provide a way of drifting between the different segments. So yeah, that's really close. It's not going to connect up, but it is really close. That looks like it'd be a cool place for a base, actually, just over there, just on the tip. And that is the edge of reality. End of early access area. Okay, so it's not just like instant doom, it's don't go past this yet. Which is cool and fine. And even interesting in its own way. That's very curious what's actually down there. Drift across onto here. We can start heading potentially for the next nodule. Totally darted around that wolf. Now, oh, we got more of those flowers. Let's grab them. Because that's only the second one we've ever seen. And then have a look at this. Yeah, let's see if we can get up this and explore to the end. That's probably just twig some plant fibre if we cut into that. But we're definitely heading into the lowlands because we're getting the different plants. That little shroud area. That is weird and cool. Mycelium growing out of things. Okay, and that's the tip there. And I don't think we can make it across to there in one go. But exploring down the edge is definitely going to be possible. I don't see anything point of interest wise down here, but let's get a different perspective. That looks like it could be some kind of standing stone or marker or something. That's another grave. Another one of those graves. I am curious with these. Yeah, nothing special under it. Dirt road up there. Hang on. I take it all back. These are definitely worth digging into. But very interesting. We got a dirt roadblock. We don't use dirt roads within our base, but anything that gives more crafting options is always interesting to me. We should regen that in no time. I am a little concerned by how dark it's getting, how quickly. So, once again, back to the map. We want to push forwards, round this out. I don't think we're going to really be able to head over there, but look at that. That's a very strange mist going over. That must just be Shroud, though. And yeah, that's definitely nasty stuff down below. So it's another small camp just off to our left. Hop up here. I suppose that is just Shroud there, so we could... Hello, you see that? Okay, we'll grab more of these. I think we're going to have to push through the Shroud, which means this is going to get worse before it gets better. We definitely want to keep our eyes peeled for bad guys like those. Merciless attack. Take him out. Right, we want to get a little bit of healing, and we're looking to be going east was the direction we had. This is clearly some kind of tower. That sounded like a big thing. There's stairs going up. Okay. Now this is not going to be the alchemist's tower. And we've been in towers like this before. In fact, let's get the torch out to help a little bit since it's night time. It might pop us out of the shroud, which would be really lucky if it does. Got another bow, just a green one. Yeah, there was a little... segment. Yeah, if we just go a little bit higher, we're out. No, don't climb down. Very eager to use stairs. I assume that's for the whole console setup. Right, so looking back east, there's still more things over there. So, choices we've got. We can push further towards that, which is not a terrible plan. I probably want to eat a little more food. We can also drink some water. We don't need any healing right now. We'll use the red mushroom because we never utilize them. And I think we're gonna... Jeezing. So drifting off the edge without being able to see is going to be really dangerous. Like we could go straight into some kind of doom area. How many stone have I got? I've got enough to make a flame altar, which I don't think we'll necessarily be able to put down here, but I'm curious to find out. Yeah, not enough free space. Maybe down on the ground. Oh no. It is possible to put it up here. Okay, so this gives us a fast travel return point. Now this is just so we can pop back and rest. And get ourselves out of the joy that is nighttime in this game. You know what, I'm not even going to go to my bed and mess. I'm going to go in this one. That'll do. Back we go. And then we're just immediately going to pick that up because that's a stupid place to have it. Right, extinguish flame. Okay, and looking east, that's where we were going. Well, it doesn't look like death underneath us, so that's a good thing. Sounds like death, though, which is clearly not a good thing, and there is some red down here. Oh my god. Right. Let's equip this because it always forgets to equip it. And I'm going to want to shoot that and draw it over here, I think. Well, clearly didn't hit it. Let's try and get a better line. No, don't want to be standing next to it while it's farting spores. I need to be dodging backwards when that thing happens. And then it explodes in a big poison spore cloud, of course. Well, we are going to regen. What do we get? Ammonia glands and shroud sacks. We needed shroud sacks in order to strengthen the flame. You know what? Let's just have one of our potions for now. I'm quite tempted to keep fighting these for a second. We've only got a few minutes though. And that does immediately go down into the red, which is not cool. Alright. Let's let our stamina come back a little. Yeah, we're going to need to get out of the shroud, which means we're going to need to run west. So, heading back west. Don't mind me, just coming through. Well, this gets us to a path, which is kind of interesting. But we want to be up that tower. Definitely. Ooh, which means we're going to have to go round. Which is also fine, just annoying. Okay, we're on top of the thing. And down to the shroud. Interesting. The shroud sack's possibly the most interesting thing to find down there. Let's yeah, look at that red line. We're not going to be able to make it up there. So I think exploring this has been good for knowledge, but not great for direct progress. Let's head back to the home and see what precisely we need if we're going to strengthen the flame. Maybe it was gliders that we needed the shroud sacks for. Right, so strengthen the flame. Scavenger matron head, that was it. We've almost got enough sparks. We can get salt easily. I've done plenty of mining for that. So let's have a chat to our carpenter friend and see what he says. So this glider, yes, right, it needs 8 shroud sacks. Okay, and 4 linen. Don't know precisely where we're going to get linen from, but I guess it's going to be from the string. Maybe with the help of the farmer or something like that. Yeah, I don't see dirt road blocks, which is interesting. So that one we have is brand spanking new. Never been used before kind of thing. I guess that means that, you know, we can dig up the roads around should we want to. Let's store what we can. And over here, we're going to keep that flour because that's going to go upstairs. We'll keep the water. We'll store the ammonia glands. We'll store the animal fur, bones. We're going to do something with these. Probably salvage them up. Dirt roadblock I'm going to put in the other box. And the sparks. There we go. That's a little bit tidier. Actually, yeah, let's do it like that. That feels like it's going to be a bit more sensible. So, cooking up the wolf meat. I'm going to need more shroud sacks. I don't know if I particularly want to just grind them out right now without the linen available. But the area that we've explored has been very good. What I might do is over towards the hallowed halls, there was a little area on the way that was impassable to us previously that we might be able to get through now. So a quick excursion over there could tell us a little bit about whether it's worth exploring that, I think. And wouldn't take up too much of our time. So it was like somewhere around here, maybe heading up into the hills. Let's get the old axe back out. Having refurbished everything back at the base, our rested buff now lasts for a good 27 minutes, which is, it's enough time to be out exploring and having a look at stuff, that's for certain. Okay, we don't care about the wolf that much. What we do care about is getting up here. Hey, is there like a little back way up this? Not really. We can make it because we've got double jump, but that's not a legitimate technique for most people, I'd say. Just checking for linen as we go. And metal scraps, actually. Metal scraps are always going to be useful. Killed him in one. 6 metal scraps. Gotta love it. Seeing as we know this is here, let's have a look in it. Just boring executioner's axe. So we're gonna push on and round here. I think it was just past the next camp. Come on out and fight me! Got the wolf. Got this guy. Let's get his friend. More metal scraps. This is definitely the place to come for metal scraps. I'm wondering if it's worth us opening that up again. I think it's just got that that ring in there. We've already got 2 of them. You can't wear more than 2. So what I wanted to check out was the bit along here and round to the left. Not up this bit, but just in the next little section. Yeah, we can get through this now. So if this is Shroud level 2, what is up here? Some kind of shroud cake. What is that? Is that another shroud route? That does look like a shroud root, doesn't it? Merciless attack wasn't really necessary. We'll loot all that a little bit later. Let's just would you mind stopping? I'm trying to cut a thing down. Way overkill on these things. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna want to check out what that is in terms of actual markers. There is something crackling in here. I think it may just be the spawner. Let's dig around it to find out. Yeah, it's just a thing at the back that's running through. You know what? Let's go in like that. And that one needs to be dug out and then it'll die. That's quietened the critters. I wonder if there's anything else here that's going to be worth us having a look at. Let's pop this. Grab all the bits from these, and we've got one more thing to pop. And this does go further, actually. So I'm a little curious as to what might be higher. We do have a new skill point to assign as well. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, this just comes back out slightly higher. Alright, that's fine. And I suspect this was the other way in, where we went off to the Flame Sanctum previously, and that was just like Doom. Let's go to the Flame Sanctum again, just to find out whether it's re-lootable for a spark while we're here. Yeah, this is the right way. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to the hollowed halls by mistake. Grab all the little fur patches off these guys. Let's open this place up. Yeah, you can collect a new spark. Okay, that trivializes needing sparks. which is a bit of a shame, but it's worth knowing for the future. So we've got enough sparks, like easily now. I'm kind of curious. Completely ineffective. How about the walls? Completely ineffective. This does go down a bit. Interesting. And the door... It does do damage to the door. Just not in a useful way. That works, though. Getting metal sheets out of these. Wax is less interesting. Same with the water. And more wax. Okay, well, at the very least, we've learned some things. We've taken another shroud route out, so let's go into our skills. Which is on the H key. With one skill point, we don't have enough to push for either of these. We want to be moving for shockwaves, so we're going to need a fair few more levels before we can get close to that. Other things we could maybe do is push for strength, push for some of the tanking options. I think we save our skill point. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Still, very cool. We took out another shroud route. Happy with that. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Wasn't expecting to find a shroud route there, but always good to pick up these things. I think next time we will possibly move for an eternal spell, and then maybe look to fill in some of these surrounding bits and check out the building that was nearby over there. There's still 2 more craftspeople for us to find. There's the farmer, and do we have the other vault marked? I don't think we do yet, so moving up for the farmer would also be a good choice. Same with moving up for that next elixir will and taking out the shroud route up there. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Enshrouded. See you soon.